John Prevost, a retired school principal from Illinois, had a feeling. It wasn't just any feeling, it was a deep, unshakable intuition that only a brother could have. His younger brother, Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, was in the running to be the next pope. The thought seemed almost surreal, yet John couldn't dismiss it. John checked the odds. Las Vegas had it at 18-1. Despite the long odds, John felt a certainty that numbers couldn't shake. He called his brother in Rome. The conversation was brief but meaningful. "I told him, Robert, you're going to be the next pope," John recalled. It was a bold statement, but one he believed with all his heart. Cardinal Prevost, ever the humble servant of God, brushed off his brother's prediction. He had always been modest about his achievements. "He just laughed," John said. It was a laugh filled with humility and love. But John's intuition proved correct. He had always known his brother was destined for greatness. On that historic day, white smoke billowed from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel. It was a moment that would be etched in history. The world held its breath. Every eye was on the Vatican, waiting for the announcement. The announcement came. Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was now Pope Leo XIV. The crowd erupted in joy. John, watching from his home in New Lenox, Illinois, felt a surge of pride. He wasn't surprised. He knew his brother, he knew his heart, he had always believed in him. This was no ordinary election. It was a momentous occasion that transcended borders and beliefs. Pope Leo XIV wasn't just the leader of the Catholic Church, he was a symbol of hope and unity. He was a son of America, born and raised in the heartland. His journey from the Midwest to the Vatican was nothing short of extraordinary. John Prevost, 71 years old, is a man of quiet faith and simple living. He has always been a humble soul, finding peace in the small moments of life. He spent his life dedicated to education, shaping young minds as a school principal. His commitment to nurturing the next generation was unwavering. His home in New Lenox, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago, is modest and welcoming. It reflects his unpretentious nature and love for simplicity. It was here that John spoke about his brother, the newly elected pope. He shared stories of their bond and mutual respect. He spoke of a man deeply committed to his faith, someone who lived by the principles they were taught as children. A man who always put others first, embodying the spirit of selflessness. "He's always been the compassionate one," John said, reflecting on their shared experiences. John described their childhood filled with laughter and love, a time when they learned the importance of family and faith. They were a close-knit family, always supporting each other through thick and thin. Their parents instilled in them the values of hard work, humility, and compassion, which became the foundation of their lives. These values, John believes, would guide his brother in his papacy, helping him lead with wisdom and grace. He has a great desire to help the downtrodden and those who have been marginalized by society. John said of his brother, "He has always been a champion for the disenfranchised." These values, he emphasized, were not formed in the hallowed halls of the Vatican, but in the heartland of America, where the spirit of community thrives. Pope Leo XIV grew up understanding the struggles of everyday Americans, witnessing firsthand the importance of community and the power of unity. He learned the value of lending a helping hand to those in need. These experiences, John believes, will shape his papacy, making him a pope for the people, one who understands their struggles and joys. John recounted stories of his brother's kindness, of his willingness to go the extra mile for those in need, always putting others before himself. He spoke of his brother's deep commitment to social justice, tirelessly advocating for equality, and his unwavering belief in the inherent dignity of every human being, regardless of their background. The election of Pope Leo XIV is a historic moment for the Catholic Church, marking a significant shift in its long history. For the first time ever, the leader of the Catholic world hails from the United States, a nation known for its diversity. He brings with him the values, traditions, and unique experiences of the American people. John Prevost, speaking from his home in Illinois, reminded the world that his brother was, at heart, a man of the people, deeply connected to his roots, a man who truly understood their struggles, their hopes, and their dreams for a better future. As Pope Leo XIV embarks on his papacy, the world watches with great anticipation and hope. And in a quiet corner of Illinois, a brother's pride shines through, reflecting the joy of an entire community.